Continue page 92. Destiny, my son, ran about here and there, playing to his kit, seated on his butt, empty on a sandy ground, and he drove his car. He felt nice. He tried to wake up and stand on his own, but fell and fell down. Again he tried by himself. He stood and balanced on the air. Again and again he did the magic, that which kids of his age had not managed. Naliaka observed and sang to her chorus that encourages such young toddlers to begin doing such extraordinary, going extra mile and did extraordinary. Tungalele, tungalele, come on baby. She sang to her baby standing at a kimbo. If Naliaka stayed absent-minded, quickly Destiny slumped to the ground and baked his favorite food. She would find Destiny with a lump sum of soil in his mouth, chewing and as well smelling to the pea he had just released. Very sweet indeed, a pleasant meal for the young toddler, oblivious of the danger he put himself into, but something again to ask, never will you find such a boy sick? He grew very strong young man to develop against tapeworms in his stomach. My Destiny brought down through his throat such a nice delicacy of soil and urine, as though to emulate the pleasure of what I observed from Rodin, a white man, taking down on a cold beverage such a drink like a soda along with an escort, either biscuit, a cake, a queen cake, or a bread. What pissed me off, and that someone lacked modesty in his discipline of work, is that a fact that tutors, that is in the school she was taking classes, will actually molest my woman. They ought to have given her morals and encouraged her and even guided her into the ultimate goals. Yet they scorned on my sweet naliaka and ridiculed her as though themselves were not women who will actually undergo such tough moments of a woman. Had they gone through such kind of stage, actually they will speak of a woman to woman talk and encouraged each other, comforting each other, rubbing another shoulder, for they knew the hard moments of a woman are burdened in the moments of a dire need for help. Are they not a woman to conceive and give birth, or sisters of Christ, as they call themselves? They do not bear children, and at one given time they ought to conceive, become pregnant, and actually bear children. What will happen of them if they become mothers with actually no definite source of income? Poor and desperate as my wife, who was unkempt. I wish to have found one. Would they find it sweet if someone scolded them and abused them of being dirty and unkempt like Naliaka, the way she was going through? I wish to have found one of them and attempted such a thing to my dear Naliaka. In my presence I would have disfigured her face. My woman was not that dirty. I knew my woman very well way back in the village. She was the queen of the ghetto, the village. Smart and always neat. She lacked, but here comes a times where she was lacking for something to buy herself, an essential item to clean up in that unavoidable circumstances. No soap, napkins, and even clothes to change over. She went through thick and thin to come out strong. Hey, check out, you'll step on something. Teacher Wanjiku smirked after I missed by an inch to step on my boy's feathers. I had paid them some visit, and my boy had just released. Mwalimu, don't mind, he's my boy. I responded as bent down to pick the dirty smelling thing with my empty hand and found some place to empty. Naliaka directed me to a half-finished toilet. Not anything strange. For me to get hold of my boy feathers, nothing so strange. And to us, We simply picked and cleaned up feathers on empty hands. Ask Naliaka and many more women of those days, especially from the village. Little did we have sophisticated cleanups such as diapers, napkins, or baby wipers. Nevertheless, for us gentlemen and women, we had little worries to clean up after doing something in the bush. Once we are done delivering the damn feathers in the forest, our tissue paper was just right beside the marjan leaf or the leaves by the tree. Or simply sit down on a grass on an empty buttock and pull yourself over. Perfect. A perfect tissue paper in the forest. Daddy, bye bye. Destiny kept waving as he saw me off. His mother had taught him something apart from the first mother tongue. Mamas, my boy could speak something in English. Awesome and peculiar for an African boy to speak in a foreign language. A strong feeling crept to my heart. A strong bond of father and son by blood. I also felt sorry for my boy. I would stay long again for us to meet again. Back in the village, drama never stopped to unfold. New pages of life kept unfolding to many people. When Asambu exemplary performed to her papers, she found admission at St. Mary's Girls in Mumias, one of the missionary schools that had begun her lesson. Violet had also managed something good, and therefore Quakers from Kimilili came down looking for her. She was offered an admission to Kamsinga Girls. Brenda and Zagayo indulged themselves into inevitable sagas. For instance, a guy was caught dumbfounded stealing Okungo's flock. He had 2 chickens on his armpit and a cock that kept crowing as it was being handled with strange hands. Hey man, I'm only selling for 3 coins each. But if you don't mind, I can give it for 2 coins each. All of them, huh? Even here, a cock for you to make a nice soup. Zakai made his proposal perhaps to sell them quick and make his way back off from the market. Hey man, that's too cheap. For a strong cock of this size, you will have just given me for free. Are you donating for a charity or what have you to give these things for free? Zito came to his surprise. He had been buying and selling chickens for a profit, but not that cheap. He was Cheusi, the business that has sustained him for some good time. It helped him cater for his family. He had done it again and again, but never at such a lower price. Each of the hen ought to cost him at least 4 coins, and one single cock goes for a price of 5 coins. Zito knew the hard times ahead, that life will change and the world of lazy will be distinct. He had to prepare for the eventuality in the world of the internet. The world will be the same, such that after saving something enough for his business, he will also drop something in a safe, a small square wooden box for a bank, that which he paid for his academic and the college fee. Thus, he pursued some training on matters of computer. At times, we laughed at him, asked him how far had the chickens brought him up, catered for his family, all his needs, and as well saved some for his studies. Such a wizard knew how to survive in the complexity of the world that required stomach and brains to be taken care of altogether. Zito was such a brilliant boy. He lived in the village, but his mind was that of international. He competed well with the likes of Bill Gates, innovating sophisticated machines that will perform operation like a human mind. As long as you give instruction, it produces some results in its monitor. Though it does not reason but behaved and gave answers precisely of a bright boy in a class, and he actually knew everything. Whenever a teacher questions, he will provide a correct answer. While somebody there proud invented computer, here was a boy who could aggregate to some level. For instance, he can command it to speak, talk, and make discussions like a human being. He will make a robot that will solve physical problems as well resort to technological solutions. These are the kind of students we needed for our technology school, just launched in our capital center in the other days. Mr. Kwangwa, a happy businessman, he never missed to attend market days. He will do something to create some more coins and earn a profit from his now that he overheard birds that crowd with the same pitch, sounds, and styles of that which wakes him up every morning, Resonating at the same pitch and breath of his own, those which he had left at home, he felt uncomfortable and inquired to know the new birds, that which had sung at a higher note, complaining and lamenting that they had to be sold at that way cheaply. Mr. Kungo demanded to know the owner and the source of those chicken, only to see clearly that the marks he had placed on his chickens. My goodness, a thief! This must be a chicken thug. Those guys must have stolen his flock. He outburst into a wailing that attracted well wishers, a mob justice, to manhandle a gentleman in possession of the stolen flock. Senior Chief Mr. Schiaff arrived on the crime scene. His assistant Mr. Singoro came in a full swing, while Zakayan fixed himself from the rowdy villagers, but he never made away from Mr. Singoro's grip, who chased after him and